on backwards. Give me 1 second. Wait 1 second. Wait 1 second. Oh my goodness. Ramadan Kareem. Okay, there it goes. Ramadan Kareem. How are you guys doing? I'm super excited. Today I like just want to talk about my experience, like just you know just reflecting. This is more of like a video for myself, like so that I could go back one day and look at it, but like my video diary for myself in the future, like when I look back. But if anybody watches this, then I hope that they're able to get something from it, I guess. Um, but I actually um trying to see here because I wrote down like my notes so I like don't lose track of like what I'm gonna be talking about because I have this tendency to just like get all over the place. But yeah, so um honestly, so this is my first Ramadan as a revert. My first I've done like multiple Ramadans before this, like before I even like reverted to Islam, alhamdulillah. Before Allah like guided me. I don't know why I keep taking such big breaths. Before Allah guided me like to Islam, I've done like multiple like fasting before this. But yeah, this is my first one. Honestly, fasting itself is like pretty easy for me because I've like done fasting like my whole entire life as a Christian. But like I think my biggest struggle that I'm probably gonna have is time management and like accountability. So I'm really like planning to like go deep into having a very structured schedule so I don't go off when it comes to making sure that I want to spend as much time talking about Allah, thinking about Allah, reading about Allah, just in Allah, um, than possible. What surprised me so far about today is how natural it feels. Like it's not like abnormal, like or like I'm doing something that's completely foreign to me. And some tips that I definitely have for like reavers preparing for their first time for Ramadan. You guys could check out my guide, guide for Ramadan, and my guide for new Muslims, like in the Islamic Resource Hub. But biggest tip would be make sure that you sleep on time. Second biggest tip would be make sure that you're hydrated. Third biggest tip would be meal prep. Like I can't emphasize enough on the importance of meal prepping because when you meal prep, you don't have to like worry too much about like, oh, like, when work, like let's say that you're working and you're also fasting, you're not thinking, oh my goodness, I have to cook. Well, as soon as I come off work, you're probably already exhausted from like fasting all day. So if you meal prep, you just know I just gotta reheat whatever this is and I could break my fast and it's just easy and smooth. So I think meal prepping is like one of the biggest thing that's gonna help like with the process of like preparing and set out like do a list like from the beginning, like what things you want to pray for during the Ramadan. Make sure that you're just being intentional. So like whatever challenges that you have, um, oops, like whatever challenges that you have, like or that you know that you typically have to like I would say like spend every Sunday or every weekend like just planning for the week and make sure that your week is like mm, intentionally putting Allah in like within your plan so that you're not leaving them out because sometimes you'll just get through the routine of like, oh, you're just praying 5 daily prayers because this is something that's new to you. You're fasting and you're going to work and you don't do anything else. That's okay, but sometimes you have to do a little bit more because this is like a blessed month. So like try to like do a little bit more reading, try to do a little bit more researching, try to do a little bit more communal things if you can. And if you have a local masjid and you have the ability to too, then definitely go. But the other than meal prepping, the most important thing that I would say is to just give yourself grace because this is something that's new to you and just tap into a community, whether that be online with us on Discord or whether that be in person, like having some, like, even if it's just one person, just having that person or that group of people that supports you like throughout that time is like really important because it keeps you motivated and it keeps you in a positive mindset, and it will allow you to like not think negatively during that time. So that's definitely something that I recommend as well. Um, if you guys have any questions and this is your first time past fasting, um, and you need any assistance or anything, just put in the comments. I'm always happy to assist when it comes to that. And yeah, this is just going to be a great month. I have a really good feeling that this is going to be a transformative month and we're going to get really good things out of it. This is not a really long live. I'm just want to reflect on how grateful I am. Like, I'm not like in my current like situation like where I would want to be, but I know that Allah has a plan that is beyond me. And even though I plan, He plans, and what He plans is better than I could ever plan, and He knows what's best. And so I will just continue to pray throughout Ramadan that He allows His will to overcome my desires because I know that He knows what's best for me. But yeah, if you guys are lonely during this time or you just need that extra support, join our Discord, and we'll be able to support you the best way that we can. And you won't have to feel alone this time because when you're part of the fold, you're part of the family. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm super excited. I also cut my hair that was like down here. Had locks and I cut it to be a sacrifice for Allah, sacrifice my beauty to really accept my inner beauty and work on my inner self and just improve as a person and not focus on like maintaining that, but instead focusing on the things that matter, which is getting closer to Allah. Um, and there's a lot of other things too, but I'm super excited to see like what's gonna come up this month. And yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful Ramadan and don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and stay tuned for what's to come. Bye. Assalamu alaikum.